All right. Anyway, uh, my dogs just made it back from their morning excursion. They've been gone for hours. I don't know where the hell they are. Anyway, um, you guys decided to come back home, huh? You, you encouraging each other to run around and all this damn shit, getting into stuff. It's just weird. As soon as I decided to start this live stream, y'all come running home. Where in the hell y'all been? Huh? Don't want to answer me? Blue's the only one that came back early, man. He's a good boy. Fucking soaking wet like they've been running around in a damn river. Anyway, so this is what's going on. I am not getting that alternator, that new alternator to run. To make well to get any power coming out of it. Without assuming that the alternator is bad, I've got to do some 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 figuring out what's going on otherwise. Now, I don't know how long this live stream is going to last because it's kind of warm out right now. I mean, with the sun beating down on my back right here, you can see the shadow. So it's kind of like, anyway, um the the battery might overheat, who knows. But I got a lot everything kind of turned down so I can barely see anything. Honestly, I can sort of see the chat, but I've got it dimmed so damn low. I can't really see it all that well, but just so I can conserve my battery. But anyway, all right. At the moment, I'm charging up the battery because it was just running on battery. There was nothing coming out of the alternator. I wasn't getting the right um, stuff out of that. So I was sitting there, I was thinking one of the main things that I'm probably thinking about, what I'm going to end up doing anyway, just shits and giggles to satisfy my own thing. There's this one main bolt that basically holds this alternator bolted to the chassis. Now the exterior of the alternator and how that's bolted to the chassis ends up being part of the grounding um, aspect of the electrical circuit in this car when it comes down to the alternator. And what I may have not done because it's not getting anything coming out of it or whatever, or it's not being told to get enough juice, get it to go and to get whatever, so I can charge my battery. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. And without assuming the damn new part that I just got is faulty, what else is going on? So what I'm thinking, just to satisfy my own bullshit, there is one bolt that it happens to be the main bolt right now at this time. Is kind of it's been stripped over the years. I didn't do it, but that's what I inherited. I don't really have a through bolt that I can just pop all the way through and then put a nut on the other end of it. I don't have one at the moment, so I'm just kind of doing what I can. But I gotta where that connects to uh, the chassis. There was probably a lot of shit that was on that piece with the chassis part of it, where it's like oil and dirt and all that stuff. I didn't clean any of that stuff off when I stuck this on. I was just so excited, man. I'll just stick this damn thing on. We'd be good to go. Well, I kind of, that's one of those steps that I probably skipped. And it's not getting a good ground connection between the alternator and the chassis where that's bolted. And plus it's stripped, so I'm not getting a very tight connection. So this is my slight dilemma at the moment. What I'm thinking right off the bat is I'm going to take the alternator loose from the belt and all that stuff, and uh, take that other bolt out down at the mounting bolt or whatever. Clean those two areas where those two pieces, those two parts connect, and put it all back together. Tighten it down as much as I can, where it's because it's real crappy at the moment, and I need to get I need to get a like just a through bolt that where I got a nut on it, and I just mount it on the other side. See, it's like it goes um, from that side to that side, mounting the whole alternator to it. Anyway, um, so yeah, um, I've been doing some backstage shit, and you guys are welcome. Sometimes I don't even turn the live on. I just sit there for hours and backstage, most of the time by myself. Hey, and Sunfish, if you're in there, and I think about it, I can't remember. I can't see. Sunfish, if you're in there, man, I'm sorry I missed you that one night, man. I ended up kind of like dozing off, and I woke up and I was like, I'm so damn tired, I'm not gonna do anything. So shut everything down. I noticed at the last minute you were there. I was like, damn it. Sorry I missed you. But anyway. All right, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm tired of oiling dirt and all that stuff. I'm gonna put some gloves on. And go work at the TSA. Now, anyway, let's see here. Now, loosen this one up first. All right, what I'm doing is there's a mounting bolt right there that holds the tension, but this is the tensioner right here. For all y'all that don't know, but anyway, this is how you tension up your belt right here for keeping your belt tight. And Right now, I'm just relieving almost all of it right now, as much as I can anyway. Well, and actually, I'm just going to end up taking that whole thing off. I think about it. All right. Okay, you see all that's taken off right there. So basically, the only thing that's holding it on right now is this one bolt down here at the bottom. And that's where I think I am having my grounding problem, probably. And if it I think this is my theory anyway, when it comes into the electrical circuit or the electrically, I need to have a good connection between alternator and the chassis where it's mounted. And so oh crap. Oh, there. There it is. This is one of the things that I don't like about mechanicking right offhand. Is I'm always crunched over and hunched over to something, or not that crazy about it when it comes in that much. Now, all right, okay. All right. Now I gotta maneuver that damn thing. Get the belt off. All right, yeah. Yeah. All right. Okie dokie. All right. I don't know if you guys can see any of this stuff. Right down there. There's all that dirt and oil and crap. Where it connects. Now let me clean some of that stuff off. Let me see here. What do I got? Wire brush. Let's think about it. I ain't got much left, but I'll use a little bit of that too. I don't have very much of it left though. Man, I can barely see the chat, so damn, I got it. The wait. Let's see here. Oh, and that was the other thing too. I've already when it comes down, let's see here. I'll do that again also, but I definitely want to do this. This is like one of my main things. Been working on my brain, but let's see here. I'll do a quick test, kind of look at some stuff here. Let's see here. I guess first off, I'm gonna take the charger off, and all right, car is hooked up. While I'm thinking about it, go ahead and do this. Now, I've done this once before. I just wanted to do it again. Let's see here. What's going on? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like getting like electricity in the air. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got in the battery. All right. At the moment, I've got 13.5. 13.59. Now, I just took it off the charger, but let's see here. Hmm. All right, now I'm trying all this stuff right now, right off the bat, without the key turned on. Just kind of what's being powered unnaturally. Hmm. All right, let me see here. Um, Let me. Well, that ain't gonna work yet right now. Oh, there's more in there, and the other one. Those are already checked. I just checked because they don't really have anything to do with the alternator. But I checked all those. Those are okay in there. I don't want to go through all that. But anyway, let's see here. Oh, I can also do this test on the fuses. Actually, now I think about it. I got corrosion on the top of these things. See, that's something else I'm going to look into too. Now, think about it. Once I get all that put back together, cleaned up, whatever, then I can feel like at least I've got that the best connection I can get it. All right. And then what I'm going to do is, if the fucking phone will last and all that, the battery or whatever, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and crack, I'm going to try and crack this open to where I can get to the bottom of this board right here and see if there's any breaks or something like, some corrosion or whatever that might create like one of these relays to not really work. Kind of figuring this out as I go, kind of, sort of. But anyway, this is an electrical circuit. When this connects, well, that is part of the electrical circuit, actually, the grounding circuit of the electrical system of this car is when this stuff is bolted down to the damn chassis. The entire chassis becomes the grounding system. And kind of like the sheet metal, the chassis is basically the grounding portion of the electrical system of the car. There's probably some fucking people out there that can articulate it better than I can, but that's the basics. Sorry, guys, I'm jiggling around. I'm trying to see what I'm doing and hold the camera and blah 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 blah. Well, this is another thing too. Grounding is actually, from what I've observed, grounding ends up being the most important part of the circuit versus anything else. And I'm bumping you around. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm telling you, man, the designers of these type of engines they suck. Honestly. What the fuck? No. No, yep. That's not it's not okay. Stay there, stay there. Oh man, I admit, no, nope, didn't work. Get it back on there. Oh, come on, yeah. What the fuck? Come on, get in there. You little shit. I think I got it that time. Yeah, I think I got it that time. Alright. Oh my gosh, he's killing my back. Oh! Anyway. Oh my gosh. That bolt's not very tight. Okay. I have to get some kind of through bolt. They go all the way through and put a nut on this side because the threads on the inside of that thing are fucking fucked from the bolt before. So I'm going to have to do something else. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do is also give it an alternate route of grounding. Alternate route of groundings. Something I like to take one of the bolts off the fucking chassis. Take a wire. Well, that's all I have. I don't have any like grounding braid or anything like that, but I can take some good and thick copper wire and then bolt it and go to one of the bolts on the chassis and go from there. Then will at least give that. Okay. Let's see here. What else? Battery's good when it comes down to charge as it sits right now. Well, I haven't checked it yet, but since it was charged, and there's something else I need to. Oh, look under that. All right, let me bolt this thing back up and fit this belt back on. All right. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Oh, if you guys really wanted to go any further with that when it comes down to like disconnecting all that stuff, just actually pulling the thing out. Anyway, this is the new one I put in. So I'm assuming it's being new, it should freaking fucking work. But I'm not getting anything out of it actually. So I'm not just sure what the fuck is going on. You know. All right. And yes, this engine right here is actually a double serpentine belt. The other one runs the power steering and something else. I just don't have a belt for it at the moment. And I can deal without power steering at the moment. I can deal with it. Is that the right one? What, oh, duh, I'm sitting there staring straight at it. If you wanted to take this thing fully off and it's those two bolts basically. That one, well, in this model anyway, it's this one and that one back there in the back. All right. It's this one and the one back there in the back. That cable and that cable right there. Take that off, and that thing will pop right off. That thing will just pop Let me get this camera right. And that thing will just pop right off, and then this is like worming it out of this little spot, and then get another one in there. Anyway. And I think this thing is probably like an RCH off time still from when we were doing the water pump. Just an RCH. I think that'll work. There is this connection right here that it makes right here. When I tighten that up, it doesn't make that connection. So there is something. So should I? Let's see here. If I did like a like a continuity test, like I did on the resistors or whatever. Let's see here. Let me turn this thing back on. All right. Let's say. Let's say if I touch the. If I touch that and the ground, we did that. Yeah. See, I get that between the battery and when I touch the outer shell of that to the ground, I get continuity, like there's a connection. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's do this test too. Now I think about it. Let's do it with just the key on. All right, let's see here. Just the keys on, not the cranked up. And see where I am when it comes down to just getting power from the battery. I mean, front to everything. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn that fucking fan off. I don't need that on. Okay. Okay. I don't know how you guys are doing when it comes down to this video. I'll have to watch it later. I'm kind of gosh to figure out what the hell's going on here. All right. Let's see here. All right. To the positive post of the, all right. I'm getting power to, at least to the alternator, to the positive post anyway. Uh, let's see here. Let's see here. Something just beeped on the phone. What's going on? Can't really see the. I got the dimming down so far. I really can't see anything really. Simply because my battery lasts a little bit longer in this fucking heat. I can't really see anything. What the fuck? There we go. I was like, what the hell? Get a goddamn connection. There we go. Hmm. All right. Let me check one more thing. Crank it up. Make sure everything's not gonna fall apart. My God, it's freaking hot out here today. Well, that actually should be going up in number. I should have like 13.6 or something like that. Yeah, that alternator's not charging for some reason. All right. Well, for some reason, it's not wanting. I just don't think. I don't. It's not. I don't think it's getting what it needs, and I'm not sure what it fucking needs. If it's like there's a bad connection or wiring behind, some corrosion or whatever that got to it or whatever, where it's like it's not making a good connection. Something. Oh, damn it! Bump my head on it. Let's see here. What else? Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Unhook the battery at least. What else? Need. Yeah. What size is that? No, I wasn't that lucky. No. That'll work. I don't know if I even need to do that. Well, maybe not. I don't know if it's easier to take that off and then do it. Oh, yeah. Let me try this. I'm not a mechanic, nor do I claim to be a mechanic. I'm not an electrician, nor do I claim to be an electrician. This is not. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm on exploration. I really don't know if there's anything wrong down there. I just want to make a visual inspection, so I know for sure that nothing to do with anything down there. Let's see here. It's actually really freaking hot out here right now. And I can't really see the chat at the moment. But I want to say I appreciate everybody that's popping in so far and hanging out with me. I will not know what the audio and video quality will be like until after the fact. I've had to come back and viewed it after it's been on replay or whatever. So when it comes down to the audio video part of it, I don't know what to tell you until if there's any problems. All that good stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of looks like this part right there. Got some corrosion on it. And that blue and white one. That's white on blue, or white with blue stripe. Looks kind of corroded. Where's that? Okay. Just for shits and giggles. I ain't got very much left though. Sorry guys, I can't push you in a good spot here. Anyway. All right. I don't visually see anything down here underneath that would look like it would cause any fucking concern. All right. So What I'll do is I'll put everything back. I either got some kind of like inline fuse before it gets to the fuse box. Some kind of something that's acting like a fuse from there through the wiring harness to the alternator. That's what it's acting like. It's either that or some kind of grounding issue somewhere. A break in the grounding line in the circuit. And in the symptoms of what it's doing is telling me that it's not the voltage regulator thing and all that stuff that's in. I think there's one in the alternator. It's not getting told it's getting enough juice from the battery to actually engage it to start charging the battery. That is what I think is what's going on, because it's actually kind of a, not a really good battery, but I have tried starting it a couple of times lower than it should have been when it comes down to voltage. And that may have been like the thing that's going on with it. It's just not getting what it needs. So I've got the battery up to, I should have the battery up to about 13 something. All right, I got 13.2, which is not bad. I'd rather have like 13.6 or something like that, but I just ran the car for a second. Charge that back up again to about 13.6 or a little bit more. And put that. So I'm trying to figure out the whole electrical circuit of this thing, how it works, how this generator takes power from the battery to generate power that charge the battery, and how that, and actually it will keep the run. See, this is another thing too. This is another simple test that I can do. That if some of you mechanics know what I'm doing, you understand where I'm coming from when I do this test. Now I think about it. Here, hold on. Let me put all this stuff back. Let me put all this stuff back first. And actually, let me put this on the charger for a little while while I'm doing that. I'm grunting and grunting like an old man. Alright. Since there alright. Yeah. Yeah, I poked the hole. It was a little clogged. Yeah. All right, let me get back to what I was doing here. Yeah, out of my way. All right, that's back together. See what's going on. Was it ABS? This one or this one? It's power's not getting to those like it should to get to the other thing else and can get the thing working right, blah 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 blah. But anyway, all right. Let's sit there for a second. Let's see if I can. Let me go over here in the dark shade over here. See if I can attempt to see the thing. Check. Um, all right, let's see here. Oh, Creek Squad, UK Transparency. Mountain Avatar, I guess. Sunfish. Let's see here. Can't really read the damn chat. Oh, I can't really read the fucking words. So small. Hold on. Let's see here. I got, well, hey, Sunfish, the tire well, we did have to do that when it comes down to doing the going through the side. We took this tire off and went through the fucking sidewell just to do the timing and the water pump. We had to do that. Yeah, that I mean, I just got to wiggle out of that spot right there, and all that kind of stuff. Um, Snook, popcorn. Let's see here. What else we got in here? All the cool kids are here. NC Deb, Mud Bucket. Uh-huh. Lightning. Oh, Creek Squad. Yeah, this is actually, it's a Mazda Protege, a 2000 model. The water pump went out on it. Just put a new water pump in it. The alternator was like, I guess I'm assuming that my old one was actually as bad. Maybe there was something else going on. It was just acting like it was bad. But I ended up getting a new alternator. I put it in, and it's not fucking generating the voltage that it needs to be generated. It's not doing shit. So I'm just like, okay, without assuming straight off the bat that this brand new fucking alternator I just bought is fucking bad piece of shit, and it just doesn't work, or there's something else. So I'm trying to go through all the elimination of all the other problems that could be going on, or what I see or observe what's going on. And that's why I was saying it's acting like the fucking like the voltage regulator and all that stuff is not getting the correct voltage that it's needing. So there's something in line. Some All these fucking flies and bugs, man, are something in line's going on, because all the fuses are good. Um, I'm getting the battery up to 13, volts again. But let's see here. But something like, I've seen some vehicles. I don't think this one's got one, but I've seen some vehicles where they've got actually a inline fuse on the harness somewhere before it even gets to the fuse box. It had some kind of inline fuse coming from the alternator to the battery, or the fuse box, or whatever. And yeah, the battery, the fuse box. And before it even got any of that shit, it had some kind of inline. This one I don't think it does, but I'm just like, it's acting like something in line that direction, or off of those two pins. See, it's not even off of those two pins. It's got the main AC, or the main positive terminal on the back of the alternator. All right. And then it's got this little plug with two pins in it. Well, those pins are not actually even pushing out the voltage that it should be out of those pins. And that is supposed to tell the voltage regulator to start generating all this other shit. So that's kind of what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's free, but it's just right now I'm running straight off a battery, so I'm not generating any power to charge it back up. So I can't really go long distances, man, because I'm using nothing but battery to run this fucking engine. That's the other test that I want to show some people out there. This is another little test. Hold on, let me shut shit off here real quick. All right. Now this is just fresh off the charger. All right, I got 13.6, 13.4, 13.3. See it? See, that thing is just settling down. 13.6. But anyway, all right, that's 13.6 right now. All right. What I am going to do is I'm going to plug the battery back in. All right. if the alternator is working the way it should be or properly, if I disconnect the positive lead to this battery while the engine is running, the alternator spinning because the engine is running is generating enough power to keep the engine running, even if the battery is disconnected. So here's a slight easy test. Now, if I do this, motor still should be running. Okay, that tells me something else. It tells me that the alternator is not generating any power. Or it's not getting back. It's not generating anything to get back to keep the motor running. Because otherwise, if it was doing its job the way it was supposed to, even when I did that, the motor still should be running. Anyway, let me see here. That's one of the simple tests. Let's see here. I don't know what else. What else to try? Um, bugs, heat. Let's see here. Also narrow down. SG. What's happening, man? Yeah. Right now I'm like, so let's see here. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else can I check? Yeah. What else would cause that? See, that's the thing is like I was thinking, I think I'm getting good ground on that. I don't know why. And I kind of traced that fucking harness around and don't notice anything abnormal, like a fucking rat ate fucking wires or something. I don't really see anything. No. So I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. I don't know, man. I'm tempted to fucking make my own goddamn flying car and saying fuck everybody in traffic and fuck everybody in potholes and I got a flying car and you don't. Woohoo! I don't know. Fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I gotta figure out anti-gravity first and time travel, and then I'd figure out a flying car. That's that's how I gotta do it, right? Isn't that how I gotta do it? Let's see here. I don't know what else to check. What else to check? Let me think here. Proteges. Well, this is a piece of shit in my opinion. Me personally. Okay. I'm pretty. I've got. I've got something in my eye at the moment. Um, but I've got like standards. All right, there's only two things out of this car right now that I think it's got a plus side. The only two things that I think it's got going for at this moment or whatever, as this kind of car or whatever, is that it's got pretty decent gas mileage and it's a standard. It's not an automatic. Those are the two things on my mind, or the plus side of this car. Other than that, this is a piece of shit. I'm serious. The designers of this fucking engine are assholes. And so that's what I say about it. Let me get you guys where I can see this fucking chat and the fucking whatever. Anyway, I don't know how much longer the battery's gonna actually stay cool to even do this stream. That's why I got the brightness on this thing so low. It doesn't use so much battery. But anyway, I don't know if you guys got any ideas. Because okay, the alternator's new. This is the symptoms. The alternator is new. Everything's hooked up like it should be. All right. But for some reason, all the fuses are good. Battery's good. The fuses on the inside are good. All right. So for some reason, this thing is still not producing electricity to charge the battery. It's acting like it's not getting that enough juice to engage this thing to generate electricity with the voltage regulator. So it's acting like the voltage regulator is only getting too low a voltage to even engage it to charge the battery. That's what's going on. That's the symptoms of what's going on. And so when I do that test, when I run the engine and I just disconnect the battery altogether, the engine fails. It does not continue staying running. So that is telling me maybe I'm in a grounding issue somewhere, or there's some kind of in where it's not getting a signal saying it's got enough power in the battery to engage whatever. Well, see, that's the thing, SG. I checked all the wires and cables onto the new alternator, all the wires and cables to the battery. Is even the wiring harness. I visualize. I didn't really like get my hands on there and touch every fucking inch of it, but I visualized pretty much the whole wiring harness going from the alternator to the battery. and the fuse box. I don't see anything. Yeah, the alternator's working. It's just sitting there not doing anything. I don't know why. What do you need the alternator for? Hold on. Yeah, alternator's in the correct zone. I'm in 12 volts. Using 12 volts on this thing right here. I'm gonna just get the damn thing out of the sun where I can see. It's on the 12 volt setting for the battery test or whatever. And let's see here. Like for instance, damn it, get in here where I can see everything. For instance, that's what my battery is holding at right now without it hooked up to the car. I don't have the car plugged into the battery. That's just straight battery right there. So that's what the battery's telling me. I'm good on the voltage of the battery. You know, it could be 13.4 is okay. It could be a little higher, like 13.6 or higher than that. But that's where it's at settling at right now. Yeah, the alternate is correct. Well, um, it is identical to the one that came out of it. So put it that way. I'll say that much. You know what I mean? It's identical to the one that came out of it, and this is the one I got from the damn auto parts store or whatever. They're supposed to know what the fuck they're doing. They don't always know what the fuck they're doing, but they supposedly are supposed to know what the hell they're doing. But yes, it looks all identical. Everything's hooked up the same. It's only got two plugs. It doesn't have like some weird shit on it. So it's all identical to the other one, and everything hooks up right. But even like the two-prong plug, all right, there's a two-prong plug that's right here on the side of the alternator, and then there's the positive lead that comes from the battery right here on the back. All right, well, this two-prong plug right here, that is what's controlling the voltage regulator and stuff. Well, that's supposed to have a certain voltage coming out of these pins, and I'm not getting the voltage that I should be getting through those pins. So basically what it is it's telling the voltage regulator it doesn't have enough juice to even kick in to fucking generate anything. So something along the way. And I'm not sure what it is. Well, yeah, everything works, but it just drains the battery, SG. It's like everything's running off of all the accessories and all that stuff is running off a battery right now. The alternator is not even kicking in. It's it's uh it's not being told to kick in a sense. Here, I gotta go fucking sit down for a second. Find me a place to sit down and smoke my cigar real quick. What else? Okay. Anyway, so I can see the chat a little bit. Oh, Joe Cool just texted me. All right, get out of my chair. I want to sit down. Get out of the chair. I want to sit down. Get out of the chair. I want to sit down. Come on. I want to sit down. Yeah. I'll sit on top of you. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I want to sit down. Get out of the way. Mm, I want to sit down. Move out of my way. Uh, uh, oh, gosh. Getting caught on my All right. Sorry about that. These guys are just being like, I don't want to get out of the damn chair. Uh-huh. Anyway. All right. So, what I was saying is something in the circuit is not wired. It's not quite right. And a lot of times the grounding is sometimes overlooked, when it comes down to it. So it's possible it is some kind of a grounding issue. Let's see here. What else could it be? But like I said, it's acting like there was a fuse, or like there was a fucking wire that I don't know, had like a lot of corrosion on it or something like that, and didn't get a good connection or something, and it's acting like a fuse in a sense, creating a lot of resistance in the circuit. And you were the one sitting in my damn chair. I don't like it. Here, give me your leg. There you go. That was what was making you uncomfortable, wasn't it? Stand fuck you right here. This one right here, man. He's a good boy, but he is a lap boy. He's a lap dog. Look at that butt over there, chilling out like this. Anyway, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. This car thing. You look like you got a couple more cuts and bruises on you there, buddy. Where in the fuck have you been? Getting in fights and shit. You turning into the fucking brawler of the goddamn neighborhood? Huh? You think you're tough? You think you're a tough man? Huh? Dude, I'll fucking skin you alive, fucking eat you if I got hungry enough. Yeah, just telling me, it's like, look at me with those eyeballs over there. Uh-huh. He's like, got all kinds of cuts and stuff all over his face and his arms, or his freaking legs, or whatever you want to call them. Like he's been going through a bunch of shit. Comes back after hours of fucking gone. Comes back with a new wound, evidently, for some stupid reason. Comes back and he's limping for 3 days and some stupid reason. He's gonna get his ass fucking killed one of these days. He keeps his shit up. He just doesn't fucking realize it yet. One of these neighbors out here ain't gonna put up with your shit, and they're gonna shoot you. Well, let's see here. I don't know what to do. I don't see any new ideas in the chat either. Maybe what I need to do is get this damn dog out of my lap, get down there and fucking smoke a little and see if I can figure out what's going on. All right, I'm dropping you. Dropping you. Dropping you. You're going to be dropped. All right. Let's see here. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, hanging out in this house. I got so much shit in here. It's not big enough for all of us. Let's see here. All right. What to do now? What to do now? We have, let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear. And let's see here. I can do this. And then I'll do this. Let's see here. Now, I got 60% on my damn battery life, so that's about how long I've got with this stream, because I don't have everything hooked up where I can run a little longer. But
you're on top of the pile there. Thanks for the return. I didn't know if I could get into that mess or not, but apparently
I'm gonna make some more coffee. I'll be right back.
401-725. Sugar Mike 9, Sugar Mike 9, Phoenix Mobile, listening. Lima Yankee, Lima Echo. And you sound sweet yourself. I got you 15 over 9 on my meter, so fantastic, Carl. All right, 4016, thanks so much. 725, I'll be standing by.
All right.
Sugar Mike number 9 Phoenix Mobius. I think I heard Kentucky in there, in between somebody.
So who's all left in the chat here?
725, just outside Boise, returning.
Not very. I'm not making it very interesting, I guess. But really, I was just like kind of going through that damn car. I've been meaning to do it, and anyway, I was like, okay, well, this is a good chance. I might as well get out there, and I was like, okay, I got to do this stuff anyway, and kind of double check all this stuff anyway. There you go. I went ahead and did a video of it. And that's where I'm sitting with that. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with it. So I need some brainstorming. I need some brainstorming. Anybody got any ideas? You know, this is another thing too. I need a bunch of mechanics out here on the stream, you know, that can get up on panel, and I'll sit there and I'll show them what I got going on, and they can diagnose it from wherever they're sitting for wherever they're at. They don't need, you know, that'd be kind of cool. That was kind of the idea when it comes down to the radio operators out here. If I can get a couple of these radio operator guys that are on that have YouTube channels and stuff, you know, get a few of us together out here on one panel, you know, and sitting here talking about CB stuff, you know, trying to learn some stuff and, you know, gain some more, you know, knowledge and relationships and stuff like that. I'd like to do that with mechanics too, man. You know, I'm not a mechanic, you know, I only know a little bit. You know, same thing with like electronics engineers and electronics people. You know, the hardware part. I am interested in that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. I'd love to sit here and talk to people that you know they're you know somewhat mad scientists, lack of better words, some mad scientists out there that are coming up with some really cool stuff. You know, these are the people I think you know that probably really going to make it better for everybody. And they're you know these are the people that you know I think that are sitting there doing these experiments and doing this and that and building this and that and coming up with this and that and the different skill sets and stuff. It's pretty crazy, man. Life will find a way. And the thing is, the human condition. The human condition is just so crazy, though, and it's being manipulated. But you know, as they say, do not trust the intelligence of people in large crowds, or they're you know don't underestimate the stupidity of people in large crowds. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just a bloke. And my stomach's growling. I can hear my stomach growling down there. Uh, I guess that means I'm hungry. I am kind of hungry, but I don't really have anything. I feel like eating. But I can charge the battery up. Well, it is kind of charged up. I got enough juice to go up to the store, I think, and get me something to eat. Where I won't have to get a jump in the parking lot of the store. I think I can get there and back with the amount of voltage that I've got left in that battery by itself. And yeah.
Sugar Mike 9. and Mobile DVC. Copy on the 008.
Yeah, Kel's out there, 55, no doubt about it there. Enjoy your day out there, 73 to you. Sounding great out here in San Diego, 22 gone, I see it.
Radio on frequency. Alright, dear Skipman. Alright, Skipman. We got a copy on 520. KC, Central Tower, time, break.
Hello, Tier 176, 22 down, San Diego, West Coast. Hello, Tier 176, 22 down in San Diego, Illinois. Roger on that there, 176, enjoy your day, 22 San Diego gone. About a 234, D on the 234, D on the 22, San Diego. Sounds good, the cactus pad.
Okay, 212. Well, hey, we'll let you go for now, and we'll do it again another day. Appreciate the contact. This is Romeo Golf 5920, the Mule Skinners, Southwest New Mexico on the site. All right, man, have a good weekend. 920, John, you take care. No problem at all. 829, we got a copy on you. This is 212 Vancouver. I heard 55, I think it was. Try it again, over. Roger, 829. This is Robert on this end. We say good afternoon, Texas. Go ahead, Buckeye.
Terrible gun big and rain.
New chunk of wood for $1. See a stump knocker? Spark plug, I'm sorry. Hey, spark plug. Spark plug. 73's to you, the old salty dog. Set it down here in Yuma, Arizona. I'm standing by. That's a salty dog. Ghost Rider, you have a great day too. You're going to get me doing it. See you, Ghost Rider. You do the will. Come on down here, no, you talk. Right? They made the song about it long ago, Ghost Riders in the Sky. Have a great day over there in Kansas, 663 California. Hope they're back on the side. AM, FM, Delco, CB radio in the forward. Okay. See you, Ghost Rider. You have a great day, but this Ghost Riders, long ago, they made a song about it. I'm on the 555, 8555, 22, San Diego. Yeah, we're back here, 555 megahertz. My radio's working down there. One more time. 555 Ghost Rider. Tell San Diego hello from me. Cal, 178 said it. And then it was all about Soul Man. Waving back at you, Soul Man. You have a fine one out there. Sounding good out here. I guess it just slipped out. Damn it, dog. Rito, rolling the number, rolling. Sorry about that, Minnesota. I didn't mean to be mad at you, man. It was just some truckers giving me crap. Waving a hand at you, Minnesota. I'm back quiet. Stop it. All right, 351424 San Diego. Yeah, we weren't directing it towards you, man. Anyway, I'm back on the edge and listening for a while before I get in trouble. Who's up there at the pilot? Give me something to eat. I'm hungry. Guess I'll stay hungry. Hey, West Memphis Police, stop selling dope, damn it. You guys are fucking idiots.
All right, you guys. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down, and I'll probably go back and watch the replay and stuff like that. Make sure everything was okay. But anyway, I really appreciate all you guys stopping in and watching the video and sitting down on the stream. 1122 wing that back out, and